I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. Still with the dolls that I grew beside. All the niggas round me, die and they die. Gotta watch the time, cause it's...
Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Ryan K. Welcome if you are new and welcome back if you're not. Today we're going to be doing a unit install. This unit is from Fee Hair. I think I found this on either Amazon or TikTok shop. Before we really get into this video, I want to apologize for my voice. I lost my voice. I got sick, so you have to bear with me. But the details on this hair, so you see, this is supposed to be a glueless wig. I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's not glueless. I don't understand why a lot of companies are trying to promote a frontal that's glueless. That just doesn't really feel comfortable to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's really not enough tension to hold that frontal part down. But anyways, it's still a very beautiful wig, and I did end up tacking it down, not really with glue, that's why I'm saying tacking it down with some even, I think it's the lace melting spray. It's the blue bottle, and that actually was enough. It didn't need anything more than that. So technically I guess it is glueless, but you still need some type of spray to keep it on your head. So when I first put this wig on, it kind of scared me because it was really dense in the front, but the parting looked really natural, and once I pulled the baby hair down, it made sense on why it was so thick. This wig is 180% density, but once you pull that baby hair down and thin that out a little bit, I feel like it blended together. Anything more like thinner than that, any less hair around the hairline, it would have just looked like Bluetooth edges. It just would look like it was balding. So I didn't have to really pluck anything except when I was doing the baby hair. And that's what I really liked about this wig. And the curl pattern is so pretty. And it looks fluffy right now because I was going to put it on maybe a week or two before I recorded this, but I changed my mind and put on a different wig. So I had already kind of fluffed it out to see if that's what I wanted to wear. But it didn't come like that. It didn't come fluffy like that. It was a very nice curl pattern, and I showed that one in the beginning, the more put together curls. And this is, I think this is a deep, yeah, this is the deep wave curl pattern. And one more thing I wanted to point out is just look how see-through the lace is. As I was messing with it in the beginning, like, you could see my hands right through the lace. So it was super easy to melt. It looked really good. So yeah. So now that we've gotten past the details, let's get into the installation. So now that we have the units on our head, let's just pull everything back into a ponytail. I used some spritz just to hold the flyaways down, and I used my hot comb to seal those flyaways down and get them out of the way. Just clip it up in a claw clip, and just doing that spritz again, making sure all the flyaways are out of my way. So now we're just going to peel our new scalp back and make sure our regular baby hairs are out of the way. We don't want any of those snatched when it's time to take this wig off, because that melting spray, that's really all you need. It's like having glue. And I think I did about 2 or 3 layers, so make sure all of your baby hair are out of the way. So now I'm just cutting the ear tabs out of the way. It's alright if you cut some hair off. That was just going to be the hair that was going to be in the way anyways. So it's alright to have a little sliver of hair on that part. Just going to cut it off both sides and make sure that it's nice and comfortable over your ears. So, disclaimer, I am a licensed cosmetologist. I have been licensed since 2016. But when I tell you this is my first time doing this, I have never done this before. Trying to glue down a wig with just melting spray. So you're going to see me cross my fingers a couple times because I've seen other girls do it on TikTok, but I just wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it. So yeah, I was trying to figure out how I wanted to do it, how I could get it to stick. So that's why I'm going through the top part first. I felt like that made it melt. Since it's melting spray, I feel like that's helping the lace melt into the skin and stay, versus putting it underneath and then sticking the wig on top. I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's not what the product is supposed to do, so I'm not going to use it as a glue. You know what I mean? It's supposed to go over top of the lace. So that's what we did. That's what we're doing in this video. So what I felt like worked best initially putting the wig on was spraying the spray on the hair and a little bit on the lace, and then brushing the hair back and kind of pushing the lace into the skin, and then going back over it with my finger and pushing the lace in even more, melting the lace in even more. So we're just gonna tie, I hope that makes sense. I really suck at explaining stuff. But we're just gonna put our lace band on there and raise the hair guards that they're on our side. So in the meantime, in between time, excuse me, as we wait for that to melt, we're just gonna get our hair together. I'm just spraying it with some water. And because, you know, it's curly hair and it's natural, it's human hair, I would suggest kind of treating it as such, mixing like warm water with some oils or something, you know, to keep the curls juicy and lustrous, like if it was regular curly hair out of your scalp, because that's the goal. We try to make it look like it's growing out of our scalp. So to make sure that there's no lumps and bumps at the top, I like it really flat. Well, before I explain this part, because I thought this was how you were supposed to do it. I never understood why girls would brush out the curly hair first. So I really take this clip back. What you should do is detangle and get any you know, knots or anything out of there, and just make it big. So it's gonna look like this hair kind of looks like when it's brushed out when you blow dry it. Like, it just looks like a big old blowout. So I would suggest doing that, and then laying down the each layer of your roots with the hot comb. I did spray myself in the face, so also don't do that either. But that's besides the point. I just find that makes the hot comb glide through the hair a lot better when it's not trying to fight with the curls. And clearly that's common sense, but I wasn't thinking. I just didn't want to brush the curls out. But definitely brush the curls out. They will bounce back. They definitely did bounce back. And then the top is a lot flatter too. Just gonna wet the hair back up and get the curls back in. And it's curly hair, it's not gonna be the easiest to detangle, but the curls were always juicy. Like, And even if some of it shed, it did not look like it. It still was very full. It still gave 180% density. And I did find putting styling products on it for curly hair helped it keep that wet look. If you don't put any products on it, it's still really beautiful. Just heads up, it's gonna get super big, like really big. So the products, I used the styling cream by Miel Organics, the tea tree one, and then I used the detangler from African Pride. It's a moisture milk detangler. So whoa, sorry y'all. So now just grab your concealer. I use the shade that I normally use under my eyes, the lightest shade that I use, and just try to draw as straight as possible, line as you can. As you see, I am kind of messing up, so my trick that I do when you'll see me do it is just grab some black eyeshadow and just use it to cover up any concealer that might have gotten on the hair. Alright, so now is the moment of truth. Let's cross all of our fingers and all of our toes and hope that this works.
Make some motherfucking noise for Sexy Red!
Make some noise, y'all. What the fuck?
Alright, so now that we are looking like certified bad bitches, let's go ahead and perfect that part in the front, and we're going to do a second layer of this melting spray just to make sure. And also, this is my first time using it, so I didn't know how well it works. Honestly, you probably don't even need to do 2 or 3. I just like to make sure I'm secured, so I would suggest 2. But you really don't need it because it's a really good melting spray. So I think I left that band on for maybe 10 more minutes. Now it's time to cut the lace off. I did end up using like the little small eyelash shears, but I would use an eyebrow razor to make that jagged edge, because I think I ended up giving myself a shape up low-key with the hairline because I just made it too perfect, and that was my fault. But also another thing that I did, that while I had the wig on, I was looking at it, I didn't like the baby hair that I did in this video, so I'm going to insert a picture or like a little clip of how my hair looks now. I did like the shorter baby hair, the wispier baby hair across the whole entire like hairline instead of doing a couple of them. And it just made it look a lot more natural. With curly hair, I feel like that's the baby hair that you should do, like that wispy, not so done, not so perfect baby hair.
Give me large.
So now that I have my baby hair clipped about the way, yes, I'm finna do one more, but it's more so where the baby hairs are parted at, so that part could stay. And I didn't leave that one on as long as the last time. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. Alright, so now we're about to get into styling the baby hair. Let's go ahead and take that wig band off and get our blood circulating in our foreheads again. Baby hair is to taste, baby. It's like salt. You gotta add it to taste, because not everybody's baby hair is gonna be the other person's baby hair. So you do your baby hair the way that you want, because like I said, this is not even how my baby hair looks right now as I'm recording this voiceover. So do as you please. I'm gonna come back in a little bit later in this, so just watch me. If you like this baby hair, by all means, baby girl, do you. But like I said, it's to taste. It's whatever you want to do.
Give me large.
Alright, my loves, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I love this unit. I still have it on right now. I have taken it off, washed my hair, and put it back on. It's so pretty, so natural. Again, I'll put everything in the description box below. It's called Fii Hair, F-I-I Hair. Enjoy your holiday. Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys in 2024. And my boyfriend saw me do that cheesy ass YouTube thing, so he made fun of me. Bye, y'all. Happy New Year.